Hi there, and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Miguel Martinez Juarez, and I'm here with Marshmallow, my dog, Marshy. I'm also here with Spike and Destiny, who are my cats. Okay. Today, I'm gonna talk to you. It's kind of messy, but it is what it is. She's Destiny over there. About the law of assumption, because that's how you get anything you want in life. And I'm gonna share the story of when I went to UCLA. And the reason I went to UCLA is twofold. I visualized where I wanted to be, which was in college. And I was grateful. I was always grateful. Every night giving thanks. And the reason I was so grateful is because I was incarcerated and I was for 2 years, and I was just grateful to be alive. I just grateful every night to be alive and glad that I was safe. It's a dangerous place in there. Very, very dangerous place. And I went by pretty well. But I visualized myself being in a college classroom, seeing myself walking on a college campus. Two images, very simple images. And I had faith that it was going to happen because I knew I wasn't going to go back to tag banging, which is like gang banging basically, but different. Different because you're not involved in the prison gangs. They don't recognize you in the prison gangs. I don't even know that politics. I don't even want to be a part of those politics. But at that time, that's what I was doing, what I identified with. So I went there. So I changed my self-image. You become who you are in your mind. And I remember I saw my friends getting in tagging crews, and I wanted to get in a crew. But then I was always getting pulled back to going to school because I have both my parents, and they'd always tell me, hey, do good, don't do X, Y, and Z. And I'm like, okay, I'll do that. And so one part of my conscience of what I desired would tell me, go to school. The other one's, go get drunk and fuck bitches and, get validation from your homies, be considered popular and cool among my peers. And so I went towards that, the pleasure, the party, the popularity, and it took me to prison. But focusing on something good like school took me to UCLA. But I got to UCLA because I would visualize myself, and that's using the law of assumption. The law of assumption is about you creating a new identity, and that identity is created when you create a scene where you are doing the thing that you want. I didn't visualize myself standing in line to apply or pay for my classes. I saw myself in a classroom, and I was happy, and I felt successful. Marshy, where's Marshy? Marshy was here right now. Come here, come right here. Come here. We're gonna go outside right now, okay? See. He was right here, and all of a sudden he was gone. I don't know why. Oh, because the cats went over there. They went to the window. And so I did that for 2 years. Imagine seeing yourself doing the thing that you want to do for 2 years. And knowing when those gates or that cage or that wall falls down, you're going to go and do it. Because if you can stay the same, you're going to come back to that place, which is walled up. Nobody wants to be walled up. So that's the good thing about being incarcerated. And again, this was when I was 18. I got incarcerated at 18, got out a month before I turned 20. I am 34 now. That's about 14 years ago. And I started using the law of assumption consciously when I learned from Bob Proctor. Okay, so that's one way. Okay. The other way, which I combine it with the visualization, is I say, isn't it wonderful? Isn't it wonderful? Something amazing just happened to me right now. Something great just happened to me right now. And I want to share two stories of what I recently manifested. Okay. Ahorita vamos, ahorita. The first one is sex. It's crazy. Yeah, I manifested that shit good. after sex, right? Like, okay, this is the scene, all right? The scene is I'm coming out of the baddie, and I'm done, right? I'm finished having sex. I'm coming off of her. She's under me, and I say, if you're on top and you go more than 7 minutes, that's considered cardio. And that's it. That's all I said. That was my scene. I had sex with the baddie, and I told her, hey, if you're on top and you're doing the work, that's cardio. I said it slightly different, but I still said it. Second one, I seen a baddie cooking. That same baddie was cooking for me in my apartment. And then with this song, okay, so songs are very powerful, very, very powerful. Be cautious of what you listen to and you start visualizing, because it will manifest. There's a song called Ella by Junior H. It's a Mexican or Spanish singer. I don't know if he's Mexican, but he seems like he's Mexican. And Ella, in that song titled Ella, which means her, he talks about him approaching a girl, and then they touch hands and they go out to dance. They don't say anything. They just touch hands and they go out to dance, and they're dancing a few songs, 3 songs specifically, and then it says, yeah, I smashed her. I had sex with her at the end of the night. That same girl who cooked for me, I danced with her. The following night, another girl I had in my apartment, I went to the bar, and she just came up to me. This is how powerful the law of assumption is. I was sitting down. She came up to me and she said, hey, you're hot. I'm like, all right. Thank you. Appreciate it. Like, you know that, right? You know you're hot. I'm like, yeah. And she's like laughing. Ha, 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 ha. Indicator of interest. Shout out my coach, Aries. And he taught me that, the certain signs of interest. And I'm like, okay, this one's in the bag. And so long story short, brought her to my house. I put on Mexican music. We were dancing. Just like how I visualized, because I would listen to the song Ella in my car when I'm driving to wherever I'm driving, gym, work, wherever I'm going, okay? Where I'm just living life, basically. Whatever you do is you're just living life. That's a shortcut. That's a tip right there for you for just enjoying life in general. Whatever you do, you're just living life. Whether it's working out, whether it's doing some work for a business, for somebody else, whether it's being with your family, you're just living life. That's all you're doing. And so I'm living life and I'm listening to the song, enjoying the song, and in my imagination I'm dancing with the baddie. I know this is a fine ass baddie as I'm dancing with her. I'm like, oh hell yeah, I'm dancing with the fine baddie. I'm manifesting it right now because I'm getting into the emotion, the vibration of it. Emotion is vibration. So I'm getting into the vibration of it, right? And it's just chill, it's natural. And then I'm dancing with her. And of course, I had sex with her. And of course, I'm listening to affirmations that say, I'm worthy of being with a fit baddie. I'm worthy of being with baddies. I have sex with baddies. Whatever. Okay. These are the affirmations I'm listening to. Same with money. Abundance is my birthright. I have more than enough money. I have more money than I can ever spend. Etc., etc. On repeat. The one affirmation or two, like around 200 times, 3 times a day, that's around 600 times that I'm listening to it. For you to change your reality, you need to change what you're saying to yourself. Okay? Because your thoughts are running on automatic pilot. Change those automatic pilots by consciously thinking new thoughts, and then those new thoughts become automatic pilot. And that's how you get into the vibration of it, because it's in your subconscious mind right here, and you're feeling it. It becomes part of you, and then you attract it. Easy peasy. Okay? So, going back to how I started the stories, the law of assumption is about becoming a new person, claiming a new identity, and you do that through your affirmation, through your visualization, and through those ending affirmations. Isn't it wonderful? Isn't it wonderful? Something amazing just happened to me right now. Something great just happened to me right now. Or asking yourself, how do I feel now that I have achieved, enter your desire? How do I feel now that I already have enter your desire? And get into the feeling of it, the vibration of it, okay? There's an amazing quote by Nikola Tesla, and it goes, If you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. Everything's energy. Everything vibrates. When it vibrates, it gives off a frequency. Okay, so when you're vibrating, birds of a feather flock together. You're vibrating, okay, like attracts like. You're vibrating at abundance, you will attract abundance. You are vibrating at lack, you will attract lack. You're vibrating at being worthy of fucking baddies, you're gonna fuck baddies. Okay? You're worthy of, if you're vibrating at being worthy of being in shape, having a six-pack, having muscles, guess what? You're gonna have a six-pack muscles. You don't feel you're worthy, you're vibrating at being fat and ugly, you're gonna be fat and ugly. So people who understand the law of assumption and understand the power of their consciousness and understand that they can have anything they want, have all of these things. They have the girl or the girls, they have the body, they have the money, they have the health. They have it all. Those who don't have it all. They may have some health, they may have some money, they may have some girls, but they don't have it all. Okay, that's the difference between those who don't understand and who don't. Okay, that's the difference. And I want to share that because these are reaffirming for me as well. Because I desire things, so I get in a state of lack, but then I got to assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled. I have to assume that it already happened. So I got to close my eyes. So close your eyes, see yourself. Create a scene that implies that you already have it. Create a scene that implies that you already have it. Create a scene that implies that you already have it. All right. Create another scene here now. All right. And then be satisfied. That's why it's important to create a scene that implies you already have it. So create a scene after the fact. Okay. So and create a scene that implies that it's a natural thing. Okay. For example, if you want a car, see yourself parking it at a fucking grocery store. If you go to the grocery store, parking in front of your mom's house, you're like, oh man, I gotta go see my mom or whatever, or just whatever, you know, something like, oh man, I gotta do this, like make it like a little bit of a nuisance, like you're already tired of it, like, oh, damn, I gotta park this badass car right here, you know, like, oh man, I gotta get up right now. I gotta get up right now and go up to my baddie, to this girl, the food that she just cooked for me, you know, like, I gotta get up. You know, you're not like needing, it's like, it's just part of your reality. The money, you're like, oh man, I gotta write this fat ass check right now for millions of dollars or thousands of dollars. Fuck man, I hate writing fucking checks. I wish I could just use tap, but they only accept checks. See, you have it and it's kind of like, what a nuisance of being so rich, being so famous, you know, having so many baddies, or having a girl who's always wanting to have sex with you. Like, oh man, she wants to have sex again. Oh, all right, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? A natural scene that implies you already have it. You want to travel somewhere. Neville Goddard went to Barbados. He could have created a scene where he's like, oh man, it's kind of hot in here, man. It's hot out here by Barbados because he's in the Caribbean. In contrast to him being in New York. Neville Goddard he's a teacher of the law of assumption. He's the one who coined actually the law of assumption, but which is using the law of attraction. Okay, getting in that vibration, in that frequency, so the universe responds to you. But the universe only speaks in vibration, doesn't speak in a language. It speaks in vibration, in your emotion. So what are you feeling? Because that is your vibration. Okay, how do you feel now that you have what you desire? And feel that feeling. Okay, and end it with, isn't it wonderful? Isn't it wonderful? Something amazing just happened to me right now. Something great just happened to me right now. Okay, so this is all just repetitive so you can understand it from different angles. Okay, you could even change the affirmation to thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. If you feel like very grateful, or you feel like that it's coming from somebody. Okay, for me, the best one to help me is, isn't it wonderful? And yeah, all right. So I hope you like this one. Until next time, if you're trying to get buff, get buff. Okay. I'm gonna put my book right here, The 4 Keys, below in the description. If you want to get it, it's gonna help you get buff. All right. I love you. Till next time. Peace.